Hey everybody and welcome back. Now, I know it's been a while since I have used this channel, 3 weeks approximately, but this game, man, it brought me back. I had to post it. It's a wonderful game, and look at how beautiful this menu is. And look at that, version 0.04. Not that far, but it is beautiful, and I should stop just making you sit around the menu and actually show you the game, shouldn't I? But I'm just gonna say first, look, a moon. Now, all of this is very much under development considering how early it is in early access it is. Well, there's probably a better way I could have phrased that, but it's still very early in development. It's on Steam Early Access. Got greenlit in like no time at all, a few weeks ago. At least I think it was a few weeks ago. And it is just overwhelmingly positive ratings, and it's wonderful. So you have your basic sandbox mode, you have your moon, don't know what it is, maybe more levels in lower gravity because it is a physics-based game, and you have the first 15 levels on this island right there. The rest is still all under development, but it is gonna be great if the people who support this game don't get burned and they decide to go off the grid. Now, it's a very simple game, and a very fun game, and with some imagination, it can be a very complicated game. Now, I'm going to show you a very complex way of doing this, and then a very simple way. So our objective is to destroy this house here. See? Now, we can build a nice car, we can make it steer. We're going to put some steering hinges right there. We're going to need some wheels here and here on both sides, front and back, left and right. Now I have a basic car, and I think that'll do it for right here. You also have, let me just explain the categories real quick. You have your basic stuff, which is basically your beams, your wheels, and braces, and your steering hinge. Stuff for very basic vehicles, and they can get much more complex. Blocks goes to all your basic blocks. You mainly only use the wooden and small wooden blocks. I haven't really experimented with the poles yet. Braces, very important to make your structure stronger. However, it can be more brittle. Wooden panel, just like some weak lightweight armor, I believe. Hinges, never really use those. Swivel joints, never really use those either. And a half pipe. Then you have all this powered stuff, which is just pretty much anything that doesn't fit into anything else that isn't quite a weapon. You have your weapons, from spike balls to metal blades, circular saws to cannons, to flamethrowers, to bombs and boulders. You have your flying stuff, different types of propellers and things like that. Balloons. Balloons were just added. Ballasts, wings, aerodynamic propellers, which is pretty much just a propeller. You put it on a spinning block, which is here somewhere. Here somewhere, spinning block, and it will act like a propeller quite nicely, and then you have your armor. But now, let's just finish building this overcomplicated machine so I can show you what I can do. And ooh, this is a new slider. Don't know what that is. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to embarrass myself. So we're going to start with the steering hinge. Yeah, no, never mind. We're just going to do this. But first, let's throw down a flamethrower. I mean, a cannon. We'll do flamethrowers in a minute. I'm gonna put this on the ground. Now, sorry for the keyboard clickety-clacking. I'm using it to muffle my mouse right now because this is very much more mouse-heavy game. I can steer using the joints. I'll use that to aim. I mean, I could run right into it like that. Then I could back up and be like, hey sheep, I don't like you. Or tree. I don't like the tree, apparently. Shoot down the tree. You can't kill the sheep. There's a little farmer over there you can kill. But now let's go to the next level. This is a very quick game. Is in alpha, and yeah, so it's gonna go very quickly. Like, I could have beaten that level in actually probably under 10 seconds with construction and everything. Now I'm gonna show you how very simple this game could be. Now, I was actually going through the Steam posts and everything, and I forget who did it, but there's this one guy, and it was absolutely genius. I set this on the ground. There's a very nice interface up here. You can check your frame rate, sounds, what you want there to be. What you don't want there to be, there's some free build modes and stuff. But, yeah. Also, there is this very nice time slider, which I will demonstrate right now. So now, I'm going to fire one cannon. That's going to give... Oh, wait, I forgot the most important part. Give them separate buttons to shoot on. And I'm going to fire one cannon to give me the spinning velocity and all that, and the second to try to hit the thing. It's very easy to reset levels. Sometimes it takes a second if you have a complex machine. Then just fire the second cannon. Ah, almost got it. Oh, nope, we got it. And then, just barely, but we got it. And then fire the second cannon to shoot it. Now, here is where that car would have come in handy. Now, I'm just gonna... You can also save and load vehicles, or machines of mass destruction, whatever you want to call them. So, I'm just gonna see if I have anything in here real quick. That might be good for the level. As you can see, I have quite a number of things. I mean, I have some things that'd be okay for it, but I think I am just gonna stick with making something new. We're just gonna make a basic car, similar to the one you saw before, maybe a bit more narrow. Gonna use a 1 block instead of 2 block on the sides. Now, if my thing would stop getting in the way of the mouse. Now, let's powered motor wheel. I mean, I know it's under basic, but you know. Right, and then I got a eraser tool. Get rid of the front wheels because I want to put some steering on it. We're going to use steering this time. See how that works. I haven't used it a whole lot. You can also use cogs instead of wheels, but you know. I'm going to go with wheels. Let's give this a try. My steering is a bit reversed for me. Oh, poor sheep. Poor sheep. Oh, man. We are having some troubles with the tree. Trying not to set off the bomb, which is right there. You know what? We're backing this up. We're blowing up. We are blowing up, guys. Okay, let's try this again. Now, I should probably switch the left and the right, because it's not actually working left and right, I don't think. Set you to the ground so you don't have to deal with some giant impact. Yep. The left and the right were swapped. So now, let's fix this. Again, I apologize for the clickety-clacking of the keyboard. But, you know how mechanicals are. Gotta love them. Some people hate them, some people love them. I just don't have something to muffle it right now. And we have to get our little main block just over the little area there. There we go. Now this. I have something special for this level, I believe. Let's see if I can get it. Actually, I have a number of special things, but let's look for the right one, if I can find it easily. I thought it was here somewhere. Right here. Prototype robot. No. Oh, no, this one. Bombastic upspeed. You know, because it has a bunch of bombs. Now, the trick to this one is, I'm not sure if it really turns. Barely, maybe. But, let's just look at what moves these left and right. And what moves these then? This hinges. A and D. Okay. I should actually probably change that to Q and E, since A and D are camera controls, which I will show you in a second. Now, you can also use your keyboard to help navigate the game. W and S is zooming out. A and D are left and right. However, you will be using the mouse primarily for that. Or at least I have. Now, we're going to take this to slow speed because it takes a slow speed to control this thing. We're just going to chuck a bunch of bombs at them. And hope this does the job. Oh, nope. I forgot to pull it back a little. Gentle, so the bombs don't explode when being pulled back. And throwing them right at the enemy's face. Okay, a bit below the face. But look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That big destruction. But look at that. Let's just follow this piece of wall for a sec. Also, look at the textures. These are pretty nice textures. I mean, they get a little blurry, but they don't get pixely, which I really like. However, the shadows, on the other hand, are a bit blockish. But, you know, for something in alpha version 0.04, you kind of gotta respect. Now, we're gonna bump this up to normal speed and desperately try to make this thing work right after we snap that off. Now, I'm gonna make a... Oh, okay, this is why I had to... Oh, don't make my wheels pop off. There we go. You can steer. You can steer. Steering. Trying to steer, at least. I actually probably should have kept my other things on. However, I believe we should be okay with the flamethrowers. Flamethrower! Oh, man. Come on. Come on, big thing. There we go. Set it on fire. Let's boost it to 200% speed so it burns down quickly. And there we go. Now this is almost going to be like a let's play, like just through the whole thing. But actually I think I'm going to stop about here because I don't want to run out of time. I don't know how long this has been. And also I do want you to discover some for yourself. Because I think this is the 4th or 5th level. There's only 15. I'll have already shown you a quarter of the game. Now let's load up one of my other machines, Mass Destruction. We're going to do a Carpet Bomber. I did also find this on like the Steam page. Because there is tons of cool stuff there. Now, let's hope I do this right and not futz it up. There is some massive frame rate droppage, I will admit. Hold on, let's redo that. Slow it down so you get a better frame rate. Let's go to about 21%. There we go. It is a lot for the computer to load, so, you know, don't be like, ah, this stinks. Because it is a lot. Also, that brings me to the hardware recommendation. Oh, snap. Look at that explosion. Now, let's just wait for this all to come back down and see how many people it kills. I mean, look at how many people are dying already. Let's put ourselves back down there. What's that? Can we... Oh, yep, there's our block. Now, you'll note that is a very funny design, not the best one. Look at... The physics are having a little trouble. But that's not the best design. It was, made in my own image, I suppose. That's probably not the right thing to say. But I did make my edits to it so I could understand it more, and I was doing it off of memory, and therefore things didn't work all the time, and I had to provide my own fixes. Let's see, how much stuff is raining down? Yeah, a considerable amount of stuff. You have to kill 90% of the people in this level, and I don't think we're gonna do that, but you know, we'll have given it a good shot. Like how they're still trying to shoot at it. The archers will shoot at wherever the center of mass is for all of this junk. So it's pretty much taking everything right now and just finding the middle and shooting at that. This can be used to cheese the game, I will admit, but you know, it happens. I will show maybe one or two more things. Let me think about it. Oh, this is interesting. I'll show you this, and then I'll show you my catapult. Because my catapult goes off in two spectacular ways. Now this, I have a very, very different strategy. Let me just see my control. Not the control list I was looking for. Oh well. Machine info, 219 blocks, center of mass. Okay. Oh, you can click that for the center of mass. That's good to know. But as you see, this is very brittle. Well, it's strong, but when it breaks, these braces are going to break everywhere. And I have a number of these, what are they called? Contractible springs. So they're going to pull, and it's supposed to break in a spectacular fashion, kill everybody close to it. Now, I haven't put this through a whole lot of testing, but, okay, L, a whole bunch of L, that's what I'm going to pull. I haven't put this through a whole bunch of testing, but you know, hopefully it'll work. So what we're going to do is, we're going to, yes, sorry for the low frame rate, 219 blocks is quite a bit to load, as I've said time and time again. But we're going to wait for all of them to get close. Then, break! Look at that. Monstrosity. This is where it's fun to play with some physics. Very fun. Now I'll just let it relax a little, see what it does. Maybe speed it up a tad bit. And if you know the name, well, it works precisely because of something like this. I mean, it's not doing it in any orderly way. I mean, it's just a mess, but does exactly what it's designed to do, which is kill all the people. Now let's see if we can just finish the level like this. This guy get a few more kills. Let's look at this little guy. Look at him. Aw, he's burning. Look at them die. So wonderful. Now, there we go. See, it works. We didn't get the archers, but you know, they weren't in the 90%. They were the 10% we left out. That was that. And then, let's see what this is. This should just be a little castle. Nope. Well, it's not. However, it is a big open space, which is perfect for us. I do not need those tips, because I have beaten this. We're going to get rid of that. Don't worry, it's still saved. And Catapult Mark II. Cross your fingers and hope it works. We're going to play this at about, what's it, 5%. It's very slow, very dramatic, very entertaining. We're going to pull up the machine key mapping. L's and J's, okay, and V's. The V's are for the little grabbers, which will grab onto the box. The J's are for the decouplers, and the L's are for the coiled springs, or whatever they're called, right? Contractible spring, which will pull the box forward. So we're going to hit play. We're going to... Wait, it has to load a little. It's a lot of blocks to load. So it's going to drop. We're going to release it. We're going to activate the contractible springs. Now you see why there's so much stuff on the sides. We're going to release the decouplers and hope it goes an okay distance. I mean, this is a very, very inefficient design. But I was aiming for it. It kind of works. And then inside there is a bomb, which is the main ammunition. That's why it's so... Why the box is the size it is and everything. It had to fit a bomb inside. Explodes. Things go everywhere. And now, let's just try it one more time. Hit play. Again, sorry for the frame rate, but you know, if you want to make something big, you gotta be patient. Now, we're just gonna go, let's see. We're just gonna hold L this time. Maybe release a little. Let's see. Is it gonna explode? It is not exploding, however, it is tearing itself apart. I don't know. Let's decouple, see what it does. Maybe we can speed this up just a little bit. Nope. But then again, it is only Mark II. It's an inefficient design that I tried to make work. Didn't really. But you know, I'd just like to thank you for watching. So that'll be all for Besieged. I will show you the level select. I'll tell you again what you're gonna get. It's $7 for a beautiful game. Very much in development. I'm hoping not to get burned. However, you may, because that's just how the games are. But beautiful, functional, lacks many bugs. So it's a very stable build. Probably the most polished alpha I will ever play. And just a fun physics-based game, all for only $7. I believe the price will go up later based on how many levels are in the game. However, I'm not entirely sure. But I totally recommend go checking it out, and I hope to see you again next time. Adios.